And people say, "Oh, you saw? Did you get a lot of that?
Yeah,
Did you hear that?"
when I first went to TV,
Really?
for sure. Yeah,
Damn.
Because VG was going. It was like 22 was just coming out, and I got the job offer. People had no idea that I was about ready to shut VG down anyway because they couldn't afford to keep it going anymore. I was like putting out like 5 to 6 titles a year. I was doing IMYTs with John, at least 1 to 2 big VGs a year, and team video. I mean.
Solomon,
Still
stuff
not
like that,
making
right?
enough. Yeah.
I was gonna ask before, like VG 23 was the last VG. Like, if there was a time before that when you thought VG was gonna end, and that was just when you started your career at Fuel TV.
Yeah, I literally got a second lifeline from my buddy Sean Tomlin, who gave me my first. Him and Morgan Stone gave me my first opportunity to come out from the East Coast to do Video Groove. Sean was one of the two VPs to start the Fuel TV channel and brought me in as one of the original 4 producers to start the channel. I was there before launch. I remember I was at the beach. I was at Winter Music Conference in Miami, and I was on the beach. I got the phone call, and I was like,
"Oh, you're at WMC?"
Yep. Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of the people from New York go. A lot of New Yorkers go.
Yeah.
Oh, you kidding me?
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah, my brother Rob, like obviously,
I bet Philly too.
house DJ, and he plays down there all the time and does reggae and house down there. But yeah, I remember getting the call and being like, "Oh, thank God," because what that did, rollerbladers don't know that helped me finish VG the way I wanted to. Like I was on salary at Fuel TV, and I finished 23 and Best of Volume 2, like on the weekends and at night, and yeah. So I'm like, I was not gonna not finish what I'd set out to do, like those 2 titles.
That's good that you finished them.
But then after that, you were like, "Okay, I'm gonna focus on 11 years." Of VG.
Yeah. Oh, I had to. It was like I was like literally moonlighting while I was at Fuel TV. I was working, and Fuel TV was like just launching, so you can imagine how busy it was. Like,
Right.
I'm like traveling, starting the first hands, and going to Marseille and filming Ryan Wilburn, coming home like working 12-hour days, and then like doing a few hours of VG stuff at night, and then on Sundays going to film Gonzo in East LA. The only day I had off.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
For Gonzo, you filmed
For a
an
year.
hour a day for a year, like one day a week for a year.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
a sick final part to film Gonzo's.
It was.
Yeah, what a true guy.
And he's like, was so thankful.
Oh, he's always
bet.
been humble and grateful, and he's a
kid,
gracious, good guy. Yeah. Good character.
Yeah, man. Yeah, true.
He was the closer of the VG series right there.
He was.
Do you have? I know you have to have a ton of obviously VG stories, but I know you like talking about the Carlos thing in VG 20.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. But I never heard you really dig into that. I guess why?
For sure.
Yeah, that was like such a crazy experience, which you could clearly tell it is, like why it is.
Yeah. There's a ton of top 10, 20, like most. Probably adrenaline rush, dangerous moments of filming VG, and that was for sure number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what was going on?
So we were down, either starting or coming through on the FID tour. FID tour is always kind of centered in Atlanta, where we kick it off. And we kind of go through Texas and make that southern swing.
FID tour, man.
Yes.
What a tour.
Yeah.
Man.
That was a whole different
Charles
incarnation.
was Charles Dunkel.
Charles Dunkel,
He named
yeah.
it. Was he the one who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
FID, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then it was like the call.
That was a good one. Oh, yeah. We were saying it up in New York.
You're very
Fucking-
FID, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're,
Yeah,
whole
FID
other
crew.
level.
Yeah.
I've yelled that out several times seeing your video parts.
Yeah. FID. What a.
You need a Video Groove FID shirt.
Yes. Oh, there we go. New swag.
Oh, see that could be like a good like little concept for like the Video Grooves, like because you're doing soft goods now.
Yep.
But that's a cool like little concept of like little like classic slogans or things from like all the old VGs.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Little just things like, oh, that's that. Like you read it and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
and then you're, oh, that's that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
FID would be one. That's really
It's
cool.
all about the remix.
Yeah, I love that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And nostalgia, man. Nostalgia's big.
It is big.
Nostalgia sells.
It's good to be old right now.
Yeah.
People still know.
It's cool.
I know.
Yeah. That's cool. That do you get like you said people were coming up to you at the Blade Cup. Were there any like people that you would thought like, oh, this person might be too young to know my stuff? Like any young kids coming up like, oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm trying to remember. It's sometimes hard to tell, especially with the Europeans, who's younger and who's not.
Yeah.
But my best interaction was with Nick Lomax.
Okay.
Oh man.
And I've been a fan of Nick Lomax skating for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
But I never get to see him or meet him. Like,
Yeah.
but we talk. Like, I'll give him a message on Facebook, a quick DM back and forth, or something like that. And when he sees me, he is pretty lit up after the premiere on Friday night when I get down there.
Yeah.
And I hear my name like, Dave Paine, mate. Like, I just look over and I'm like, Nick Lomax. And I get to meet him first time.
Dave Paine, mate.
Yeah. And he's with all the kids from like Northern England,
Yeah.
Scotland, Dublin,
The Irish kids, yeah.
Irish kids,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah, they're a fun crowd.
They're fun.
Yeah.
So that was really neat, and he was paying me out, like to the point I'm like, stop, dude, I can't take it. He was like, I was really excited to meet him.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, psyched, Nick Lomax, you are you gonna skate?
Yeah.
My knee is wasted.
That's sick. He asked you to skate though.
No, I asked him to skate.
Oh, you asked him. Okay.
I want to see him skate.
Yeah,
no one wants to see me skate. Come on, man. No way, man.
We went skating a few years back.
Yes, we did.
You were skating great.
Yeah, you were skating good. Yeah,
Come on.
you were skating
No,
good.
you.
Yes. No, you.
No,
you.
It's cool to see how like you could feel like you know somebody just from like the internet, like interactions, comments, and messages and stuff like that on Instagram, Facebook, and then you finally meet them, and you're like, I feel like I met you before. Like, how I have not met you before. And you see a lot of that this weekend, especially at the Blading Cup.
Totally.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot of that.
Know people before you meet them.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, people. There's tons of bad stuff about social media, but that's one of the good things.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a conversation starter.
Totally.
It is.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that.
Yeah.
You said Billy finally started following you on Instagram. And he was
Finally.
like,
I can't believe that. I'm
it.
shocked. That's weird.
Your audience, homie Bill, just started following me.
I'm shocked.
I remember
I'm
like.
very happy.
Do you
My
remember?
favorite new followers?
Do you remember our first interaction on social media?
Huh?
Do you remember our first interaction on social media?
No.
Oh man.
This is
gonna be good.
Oh man.
so. I guess the Video Groove Instagram just started maybe, and I started seeing like in my like the Explorer page like the feeds of like you were posting clips like Video Groove classic clips, I guess. And I was like, oh, this is sick. I'm like, oh, there's a Video Groove Instagram. That's sick. Let me follow it. So I follow it, and then like a few hours later, like the next day, I get a DM from Video Groove, and I open it up. We've never spoken before, I don't think, before this or anything, or met or whatever. I open up the Video Groove DM, and it's like, about time you started following me. That was the first line that you said to me, not like, yo, what up?
I've been following him for a long time.
About time.
Yeah.
Pull it together.
He's like, who's this reggae rover following
Yeah,
me?
who-
Oh, Video Groove?
Yeah, that's probably what it was, you
Yeah.
know. But that's like, that's so you. That was the first line you said to me.
Yeah,
Straight up.
right in, coming in
yeah,
hot.
straight up.
Yeah, wow,
right in.
what's the deal, man?
Yeah, about time you
I'm
started
upset.
following me.
I'm mad. Cool. You need to cool my jets.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the love.
Wow, man.
Austin, we should tell him the J&J story one day.
I gotta hear the J. For,
We worked together. Austin and I worked. I hired him to be a cameraman for like stupid corporate. Thing I
Really?
did. Yeah.
he's good at the camera.
He's good.
He knows
at
his
camera.
stuff.
He's
He
good
knows
at
the
camera.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking before about how you doing soft goods. So VG's doing some stuff.
Steve
again.
Johns, out of Huntington Beach, California, tattoo artist and graphic designer, and just a T-Dog from back in the day. He'd say that himself.
T-Dog?
Yeah, he does Shred the Thread. He just came up to me one day. He's like, "Yeah, let's just do swag. People want to have VG shirts, and we'll do fun stuff on your IG." And I'm like, "Cool, let's do it." Like I'm like, listen. As long as it doesn't cost anything, we can just do it. And people want to buy it. It's fine. So we just started doing it a couple years ago and started messing with it. It's a nice way to keep the name going, have a little fun with it, maybe do some new things.
But it's not only that. You're gonna be filming stuff.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I'm going to try and start getting this section going. There's two things. One I started already called like Your VG Story. Like when you first connected with VG, I started with this kid who was
That's a great
DJ in
idea.
England. Yeah, we did the first one already. But I want to do this thing called 59 seconds, which, when Instagram first was only allowed to have video up, it was only supposed to be a minute max. So I'm going to try and do like little 59-second parts or like mini views or just like, go film with John Fromm for a week and bust out a section with him. I'm trying to get my boy to do one. Like there's Europeans that are in town this week. Maybe try and start with one of them. Get Justin. Justin's like, if I can wrangle him in,
Yeah.
it'd be great to do him. But get it going. Just start doing stuff and
awesome,
keep
man.
it going because
And you're gonna be filming it and editing it.
yeah.
People be
Oh,
so
yeah.
hyped on that.
So people
yeah.
so people are going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to be filmed by the iconic Dave Paine. Still.
Yes. Well, John, thank
There's
God
still
John
an
Julio lets me
opportunity out
film him. So I'm not that rusty, and I do film for my other company. So
Nice.
the rest is not. It's just different. It's just different. I miss it. I miss it.
That's
Well,
awesome.
What was the edit you made recently, the BFL edit? And like, I want to hear the background for that because I think that's an interesting story about what you guys have going on with your football league and
Yeah.
what was on the
John
what was on the
Julio-
line for that?
John Julio organized a blading fantasy football league called the BFL with such heavy hitters as
What's the
Adam
lineup?
Johnson, Drew Backrack, Corey Casey, Arlo Eisenberg, Jason Reyna,
Hammers.
Daniel Kinney, Sneak. I'm probably missing one person.
Torrey?
I'm going to get mad. Torrey, I'm sorry. Torrey. Michael Palak. That's everybody. That gets everybody. So it's amazing. It's like having brothers. We're on constant text thread every day on our phones.
All-star.
It's like shit talking extraordinary. And sometimes where it goes overboard, me equally being guilty for taking it too far sometimes. But there's always apologies and love there.
Yeah.
But it's all about competition with fantasy football, but the bets are always skating bets. Okay, so I'm playing you this week's side bet, $4.50 if you don't make it, or a bottle of whiskey, or you owe me section. But it gets to the part where I think 3 years ago, if you lost the league, you'd have to do a full skate edit, at least 8 to 10 tricks, right?
Whoa.
And I'm the oldest one in the league by at least 9 years. So when I lost in 2017, I mean, I'm one of the biggest crap talkers on text, and probably the most sensitive one too.
Yeah.
And I lost, so it was a field day. Like, oh, Paine, the old man, I cannot wait to see this section. Like, where's your section? Like, all the time. So I started filming it. I remember being up in LA with Drew. I was like third day filming. I think I like fakey 360 off a stage, and I just landed twisted. Back spasms. I was out for like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, but I would have missed the deadline. Mm-hmm. And I had to pay extra dues, and but I ended up winning the league the next year. So I turned in my edit right before the night of the draft, and everyone was psyched. And it was like I
turned in my edit.
I did it. Yeah, I came through 2 years later. I did it, but yeah, I went for it. Like I definitely tried my hardest and tried to bust my butt to get it done.
Is that the first section of yourself?
I don't think anyone's seen a section.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Line, right?
It was a blessing in disguise. Then
it was. It was definitely something I wanted to do and was happy to do, like bucket list. Now I'm like, I want to do one for 50 years old. That'll be it.
Dang, you had a
51 would be good.
Huh?
Yeah, 3 lines and a gap. Got the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I didn't want the cover. They showed me the cover photo. And I'm like, do not give me the cover.
Why?
Because I just moved out. I was like, I'm running the video magazine. I don't want to be on the cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like they're like, no, we showed this to like 10, 20 people. Like they all picked your photo.
Oh shit.
I was like, okay.
I don't think I've ever had anybody.
It's gonna look bad. I didn't want it to look bad. Like everyone's gonna think you just gave it to me because I'm your new boy. I just moved out here to do video groove. I was like I was in a whole new West Coast. Like didn't want that to be like the first thing that people thought. I
don't think anyone ever goes, please no, don't put me on the cover.
Yeah, there's a whole other story tied to it. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Wow, what a ride.
But you never finished the Carlos story.
Which story?
I don't know, the BG20 thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Let's get back to that. Reset. How did we get down that shit?
I don't know, but it was fun.
Okay, so FID tour. That's what it was.
Yeah.
FID, we were shooting around because Tom was nearby. Kevin Dowling he's amazing to go out on shoots with because he's got energy and he's kind of keeps everyone going. Andy Cruz, Carlos, the Razor Twins, I think were there that day. That's pretty much some of the key players. But as everyone knows, like Andy Cruz and Kevin were down there with the factory worker guy who popped out. So we had spotted the spot. I can't remember who had spotted the spot, but Carlos was like...
It's like across from Skate Pile.
Yes, it's across from Skate Pile, from that business complex across from over there. It was like on one of the turnoffs right over there. It's literally within sight of Skate Pile. And I think it had been talked about during the day. And I'm like, we had huddled up with everybody. I'm like, if we're going to do this, this is how it's going to go down. Like, you got to have somebody here, somebody across the street. Oh, and I'm sorry, one of the photographers from Atlanta was there too, who took the photo.
Braden, no?
No, it wasn't Braden. It was the next generation photographer. He's a really good photographer.
Jero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jero was there he's the one who gave us the poster. He was a very key person to have there. So I think Carlos maybe got about 5 to 7 tries on it before the dude came out. And
how do you get 5 to 7 tries?
I was gonna say, I was thinking that same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like, and you
that's
don't
1 or 2 tries.
You can't think of it till you actually see it. Like till how you see how he runs down through the stairs or grabs the rail and slides as his feet are banging down the stairs.
Probably mad loud.
Yeah, and he but it wasn't that many tries. Like the dude came out and there was obviously it was a commotion, yelling back and forth that only went for about a minute or two. And Carlos, you can feel Carlos was setting the tone. He's like, oh, I want to do it. Like he's up there yelling at himself. I'm going to do it. So we're feeding off that adrenaline. And Kevin and Andy, everyone, it just becomes animal tribal instinct
Yeah.
to protect your tribe.
Yeah, now it's just
and the one dude comes in lumbering and initiates contact, and the last thing you want to do is initiate contact with us in that situation.
Yeah.
Because you got Andy and
Rolling
Kevin.
deep, too.
Yeah, Andy's not afraid.
just flying. Just flying off a
He
train.
ran middle blocker, and just WWFing it down there at the bottom of the rail so he can get the shot.
Yeah.
So Carlos got it, and he got it within 2 tries.
Yeah.
Right then, I think he did one where he kind of got out, but then he did it, and it was like mad dash.
The hype was crazy.
Nothing happened.
You chopped it up so well too, like the back and forth between Carlos like hitting his head on the top of the rail to like Andy on the bottom fighting the guy. It was so sick the way it was
I'm
shot
glad
together.
you brought that up because those special edits, those times that people talk about in VG, like those special editing moments or something, a scene that's cut like that.
Yeah.
You guys all know it's like we're all creative. Like when you're creating a song or you're in that moment, like
Yeah.
there's 2-3 hours where everything just is working,
Yeah.
right? And you're feeling, you know what you want to do, and you're trying to get it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
No,
that was one of
was
those
it.
editing moments, like where you're like, yeah,
No, that's totally one of those.
I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Those one of those moments that I edited that comes across like when you're watching it, like you can feel it. Like
That was
you're
the
like,
intent. Yeah.
I like you feel like you're almost there. Like
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
it. Like,
How do I cut this?
You know
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah,
So
how do I cut this? Yeah.
That is a lot of people don't understand like the work behind that. That's like great work and great that.
Thank you.
Because that could have been shown in so many other
definitely.
ways that weren't as
And
impactful.
we hoped at VG those were the kind of things that would separate us from just, I don't want to disrespect anybody who does any. I give everyone respect who tries to put themselves out there,
Yeah.
but just a cut above,
totally.
you know.
And it showed. It definitely showed.
Yeah.